ladies and gentlemen, South on the other way in the junior house. Everybody doing today? Alright, open this up, open this up. Nice, Spirit. Alright, so hello, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so the other shit I have now completed. I've got the accolade off of that, everything else and all, or the trade I mean, everything else. As you know, the other day, like I said, on Thursday or Friday, I forget what now. I've actually got the pack here now. Each of these shit by themselves is 3,000 Zen for each one of these. Me, I got the Dundle Tack, the Federation Dundle Tack, where I was able to pick them up, just everything else. Now, so what this shit is, this is the updated. So if you're playing the T5 multi-nation ship, this is the T6 updated version of the T5 multi. Overall, it's not bad. Again, if you're into using a cannon setup for science, this is definitely your ship, because once again, like I said, when you're flying this ship, both the T5 and the T6 come with this ability here. There's auxiliary power, dual heavy cannon, type, setup to everything else. So once again, if you're into like cannons and you want to be like a science ship, this is the shit for you, because this does not operate on your weapons power. This operates on your auxiliary power. So the more power you dump into your auxiliary, or gravity wells, Titan drift, all the others, force feedback, all those other powers, as you're dumping into your auxiliary, this is also being coming off of that. So the more power you put in, this is going to draw up your auxiliary power level. So that is definitely a powerhouse, definitely. Alright, so let's take a look. But overall, it's not bad. So you get, you have to be a dice admiral to get it, basically. Of course, it's a science, so you got 3 in the front, 3 in the back. You get 1 hangar day. Bridge officers, this is your bridge layoff. It's easier for me just to do this. I don't know why. There's the bridge officer layout, so the ship, that's everything else. The ship itself, the trade, it's just going to be interesting, called exotic particle shielding. Let's take a look at that. Alright, exotic particle shielding. While this trade is slotted, activating engineering team, science team, or tactical team will provide a buff to all damage resistance rating. Affected targets will also gain an equal amount of damage resistance rating on exotic abilities. So Spirit! You want to be more tank? You want to be more healing? You want to resist all? This is the shit for you. I can actually see, people picking this shit up and slotting this trait, just basically, do resistance and stuff like that and everything else. I thought I heard someone come into the room. It was the Dot waking up. Okay, Dot. No, man. Well, anyway, so like I said, so I could really see this shit being very powerful, just everything else and all. Now I am using the whole set, because I kind of made the mistake. I thought, both of this shit is the one, like I said the other day, I got kind of iffy about, because when they brought out the shit, where did that coordinator come from again? Yeah, the Dorito shit. USS Doritos, I call mine. So when the 7-year anniversary shit came out, it gave this console, just everything else. But at the same time, the people who, also wanted to pick up the new multi-mission ships that came out at about the same time, you'll be able to get the rest of the set, and the rest of the set being the Alliance multi-mission set. You'll be able to get all of this buff thing, all this stuff, everything else. Now, I am carrying the original one, the experimental set and the multi-mission T5s. But as I'm kind of finding out when I was flying around on the last one, some of these have a cooldown with some of the others. So, what I mean by that, as you're like flying around, I kind of noticed, you know, like some of these have a cooldown that's also equivalent to some of the others. Now, I try to split them up this time. That way, shield hardness, shield repair, ship protocol generator. Yeah, if I'm on the correct line, I think these two they run on the same buff.
Warning, ship is under attack.
No, that one's by itself. There it is. Yeah, so when you activate this one, the so-called force feedback ability, and you had like something that they said enhanced force feedback, you notice it kicked this one on, that it kind of went on a cooldown as well, and everything else. And then you can see, you can hit that one again, and that put that down on a little thingy that's everything else. But I've kind of noticed, you know, these three here are on the same kind of cooldown depending on how you hit it, that's everything else and all. But overall, it's not a bad little ship. I like it. Overall, not a bad little ship. And you see, I just picked it up this morning, and I was playing with it in the Badlands just to see what it could do, and figuring out, you know, like what console should go where, and what to set up each console. As you also do know, that it's a temporal ship. It is considered a temporal ship, so while you're flying around, this here is a temporal set. This here is your universal one, tactical, engineering, and science. But this time around, if you remember the last one, the ship I was flying, there was two spots here for universal, that everything else and all. So, you know, this time, this is universal. This is still your temporal chair, that everything else and all. So let's go ahead and fly that. Go ahead and dock, that way we can make the jump. Da 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 da. So how's everybody today? Hope everybody's doing okay, good today. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, there's one person in that one. Let's jump. Let's see who's in here. Says I got a friend in the other incidents. Now you can actually see the ship in action. But on the overall, it's not that little ship. You know what I'm saying?
Watch out. The Terra Nebula class science vessel will use repulsors to keep you away from the satellite.
Where? You want, there it is. Turn around and shoot it.
Device shut down, 2/3 complete.
See, I need to head in my engine batteries so I can hit my engine batteries and take off.
Target shield has
Watch
failed.
out. The Terra Nebula class science vessel will use repulsors to take you away from the satellite.
It makes quick work of the ship. So like I said, the science who wants to use cannons, once again, like I said, all that one dual heavy that you're using, it runs off of your auxiliary. So you want to keep your
Watch
auxiliary
out.
high,
The
but
Terra
then, like I
Nebula
said, I
class
use
science
gravity
vessel will use
well.
repulsors to take you away from the satellite.
I got the virtual matrix. And I got the main reason why. And I actually had one of the people ask me why. You're an engineer. Why do you need virtual matrix? Why do you need gravity well? I'll show you the reason right here.
Shields failing.
When I'm running my setup to this group right here, I've got her. So when I throw a gravity well, she makes like these aftershock, and then sometimes you'll see 2, 3, 4 little gravity wells getting kicked in. And then when I'm using the virtual matrix, I'm using this guy. So when I hit you, now a lot of times virtual matrix like shut down one subsystem. This guy has a chance to shut down one plus another one next to it. So it's like 2 of them shutting down and just everything else and all. And that's what I pretty much run. This is my setup a lot of times. So you can set up resistance against my auxiliary attacks. Yeah, that's how you pretty much take me out. You want a dreadnought? Where's the dreadnought?
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Nebula science vessel incoming. Watch out for repulsor beams.
Dreadnought! Dreadnought! Attack! 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 Get in there!
Warning. Ship is under attack.
And you see, I'm making quick work of that guy. He dead. Or just about. And that is how you know you're superior to the powers. You can take a dreadnought and get it halfway down by yourself before anybody else shows up. That's how I kind of do my test against these little TDE types. Now when it comes to TDT, no, this tank, no, this won't really do so well. But against, like the game Dreadnought, the Lord Killed, which is basically player versus environment, which is a TDE tank for. That's what this shit is being set up to do. That I can come in here, completely destroy something, and then keep going. Like there's another drug I just targeted.
Target shields have failed.
The station's metaphasic shields have dropped. Focus fire on the plasma control station.
Get a dot to everybody. I'm dealing with game lag too. But again, it's Sunday. It's Sunday, it's a game lag.
Shields have failed.
How close we are getting... Now we got these two down here. Alright, let's clear the area. Oh, 2 dreadnoughts just stuck in there.
Shields have failed.
You can take them both out. Yep, we got them. And then another group over there. Just a bunch of platforms. But I mean, overall, not a bad little ship. Especially if you want to run like a cannon, Cannondale to science officers. None of that little shit. And just remember, when you put this shit together, like I was thinking, these parts right here, they come from the T5 multinition. Now, this is just set right here. This one right here, this set right here, and then this one right here, which goes with this one right here. It's got its own little set. Now, you can't use the T5, excuse me. You can use the T5, I'm turning around going back to that guy. Like I said, as I was showing, you can use the T5s with it, with everything else and all, but some of them have the same kind of cooldown with everything else and all. Alright, alright, so that got taken. Yay, that one saved. So here on the other side. La 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 la. So how's everybody today? Says it's got 5 people watching you today, so how is everybody today? I'm running out of tea. Hello, Spirit. Yeah, like I said, I should be tired from watching the movie last night and that's everything else. Thought, I don't know. I went now at the movie theaters, what they go to movie theaters popcorn. Jeez, I actually got an energy rush off of it. So you see out there, I destroyed that science shit right there by myself. That's what this shit is set up to do. Take on something in the game and fight something in the game. But against another player, no. This shit will be decimated against another player. Now I am going to get yelled at for using the one torpedo. Yeah, it's slow moving to everything else. Want to try? Want to try what? There it.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, we can try. I know I'm not going to be able to win.
Target shield.
And I tried to go against Dale, and he completely decimated me in 2 seconds.
Warning.
But then again, that's Dave for you. Yeah, that's true. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look. If Spirit is willing to see what this shit can do, let me go away from this battle zone area. Come on, get out of there. Alright, so the ship you're on, you want to try? Spirit? Okay, so he says it's okay on that one. Alright, let me go ahead and set it up real quick. Alright, starting. Oh, that was quick. We're already going into it. Then again, like I said, it's Sunday. Now you can actually see both sides how shit handled on the player versus the environment versus the player versus player, which PvP stands for. So thank you, Spirit. Alright, we'll meet in the middle like we usually do. There he is.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Oh, I don't have that thing turned on.
Target's shields have failed. Right shield's failing.
Ah, he blinded now.
Target's shields have failed. 4 shields failing. Right shield's failing. Hull integrity below 75%. Right shield's failing. Target's shields have failed.
You're doing a lot of blockading or confusing in the attack. A lot. But then that's what this game's been doing lately,
Hull
lately.
integrity below 75%.
A lot of confusion and blockading.
Hull integrity
And there you go,
below
man.
75%.
See, she's scared being on a tactical officer of the lead. See how fast she detonated, just like Dayhell. Starting to become too powerful like Dayhell. A good job, Starrett. Yep. And I need the tactical dog officer that's doing the Delta thing. I need to get them through the tutorial part so they qualify to the Delta.
Warning, ship is under attack. 4 shields failing.
Man, I couldn't get no ducks up. You actually stunned me so much I couldn't get no ducks up. As soon as I threw my gravity, well, that was it. Whatever you hit me with, that was it. Everything went stunned. Oh, I thought it's still on the cooldown from the last battle. See, 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 20 seconds. I wonder if that clears it up some. No, it don't.
Warning, ship is under attack. Right shields failing. Target's shields have failed.
Where did you go? Where did you go? There you are.
Rear shields failing. Hull integrity below 75%. 4 shields failing.
God damn you.
Failing. Hull integrity below 50%.
Yeah, that's because that stupid thing right there that I do not have my other heels on, the stupid trade mood. Yeah. Alright, well I wanted to keep it kind of short, so there you go, ladies and gentlemen. I guess, against a player, no. This shit is not that good. But against the environment, yeah. Against an environment, you can do a lot of damage to like the door queen and stuff like that. To a player, no. So thank you, Stera. Alright, well, you got any questions, Stera? Yeah. Yeah, I ain't got no questions. Alright, so as you all know, I'm Jenny Jr., leader and owner of the SAS fleet and everything else. Yeah, not really, because like I said, I'm going to actually go ahead and write this down. I'm trying to keep them kind of short, because supposedly if I keep them under 30 minutes, I can keep the people interested. That if it's an hour or longer, because I don't mind doing 2-hour video. That supposedly the people who like these 30 minutes or shorter, you know, the people like watching the news versus, you know, my 2-hour long ones. But anyway, like I said, starting today, you know, yeah, if you're interested in joining my fleet, you know, starting today, I've got, you know, Dayhill. This is his name in the game here. And instead that you just see me battle and this everything else, they are my recruiter for my fleet. So if you're interested in learning the game and wanting to, you know, get onto the game and this everything else, definitely look to these two here in game. I'll be glad to talk to you and, you know, bring you into the fleet, this everything else and all. Stuff like that. This is my Patreon page, so I do a lot of, you know, showing stuff, showing the game, creating the videos, and then sending it over here first, and then from here, it goes on my Facebook page, and I do have a Facebook page, so in my group, and everything else, but if you want to follow me and see what I'm doing, and the reason why is I actually got asked, just YouTube, you know, why do you need Twitch, why do you need all this other, just YouTube. As I told a few months ago, because I don't have enough of a large group, basically, YouTube demonetized me, and I'm in the process now. I've not lost my partnership. I still have a partnership with YouTube, but all my videos are being demonetized the second I post them. So majority of my money is actually coming from Patreon. I've got an adult group, I've got an Elite Dangerous group, and I've also got this group. I'm actually in the process of creating a Battletech / Neck Warrior, because it kind of found out that some of my friends who are still playing the Neck Warrior online game had now started playing Battletech and talking with me about setting up a, you know, restarting the Neck Warrior / Battletech group, because the 300 group I used to be part of, a lot of them has pretty much stopped playing, moved on to other games, went out and did other things, did everything else. So when the group started dying, I pretty much moved on too. But, you know, like I said, if you're interested, definitely come look us up. Definitely look for these two guys right here. Google, I need to get the other computer up and running. Yeah, because what it is, I used to run a 2 computer. That's why you never saw all of that, because it was on a game computer, and the other one would just do all the streaming, catching, all these stupid Google notifications. I'm doing everything on one computer, and it's annoying sometimes. But anyway, if you're interested, look, definitely look at these two there, the recruiters on my fleet. I am Jenny Jr., leader and owner of the SAS fleet. Now I know I've been asked quite a few times, you know, hey, it's great you're showing. Yeah, Yeah, we're doing good. I mean, the colony, we're knocking it down. All three are definitely getting knocked down. Our dilithium done to ages. Our indocene done to ages. K13 done to ages. The research lab, same thing, done to ages. Styrton done. To our Starthings, though, right around Christmas time, we finally got our, tier 5 to the military. We are concentrating on the science to get the science will basically unlock the extra tech, the elite tech basically. Plus, it'll get the transport thing. So once we get science done, we'll get a transport everywhere in the game. That's everything else, and then we'll start working on the engineer. But we're knocking them down. We're getting there. Now I then asked early to kind of show. Yes, I do run an Armada, just everything else. So if you're interested in joining, right now it's just me and the 300. Nora, the 300, is the leader and owner of the 300, just everything else and all. So if you're interested in joining our Armada, yeah, we are starting out. We would like to get these others filled up, just everything else and all. But understand that I'm kind of new to this, and it's the one that's basically taken over the Armada card. So if you're looking for Aaron, just everything else, in fact, later on I'll put his name into the thing, so you can talk to him if you wish to, talk to us about the Armada stuff, just everything else. Me, I don't want to be the figurehead that I am and handle the fleet, because I am the figurehead of the fleet. So otherwise, I don't know what else to say, so I'm going to go ahead and jump off here. Again, that is the T6 multi-mission ship. It's a good ship. The science that want to do cannon builds. Thank you for watching. Thank you for following. You the Russian players, live long prosper. You Roman players, Joe and True. You Klingon players, Katla. And I'll see you out there in the stars. Bye, everybody. Bye, Starrett.